I'm Eddie Brophy.
I'm Jason Smith.
Now, as I said earlier with WrestleMania 2, 3 is usually the worst of the sequels. Ninja Turtles 3, the worst. You have Aliens 3. However, WrestleMania 3 kind of broke away from that awful trend because you had Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan, which was a phenomenal highlight reel-worthy match. And of course, the one that really sticks out for a lot of fans, including myself, and I think you'd agree, is Steamboat Savage.
Yeah.
That was a great match. Now, again, we're following the heels of WrestleMania 2, where the numbers weren't as impressive spread out over 3 arenas as the original WrestleMania. But that's Jason's department, so for stats, what do you got for
me? We'll go March 29th, 1987, Pontiac Silverdome, 93, this is an alleged number. A lot of people disagree if this is the actual number. 93,173.
Which is impressive because WrestleMania 2, again, 3 different arenas, spread out wasn't very impressive. Yeah. However, again, by this point, Hulk Hogan, he's a household name. Andre the Giant, bigger than life. I mean, at this point, I'm trying to get my pop culture correct. Was he or was he not in The Princess Bride at this point? I think that might have been 88.
Possibly. I'm not.
You can argue this with us on Twitter at MO Commentary or leave a voicemail 978-276-9418. Now, we've started doing this thing where how would we have booked it differently? How would you have booked it differently? In terms of WrestleMania 3, how would you have done this differently?
Not to reiterate doing something more with Piper again, but you have Jake Roberts and Piper on the show, and I don't know how you not, and Piper is a face at this point. I don't know how you don't do that match.
I mean, I loved the match. I loved the combination of the two. But again, like you, obviously Hulk Hogan was the John Cena of his day, and arguably Piper was the CM Punk of his day. So I think, yeah, the booking's pretty terrible with that. Like, this is now WrestleMania 3. You snubbed him at WrestleMania 2, and you put him in a boxing match with Mr. T. What happens by WrestleMania 3? And of course, they wanted the big, create Hulk Hogan as the immortal, where he body slams on the Giant. That was the big highlight move, the big spot of the night. But, I mean, how would you, like, where would you have put, would you have done Piper Hogan and maybe given Andre to someone else? Or
I think Andre and Hogan is what filled that event. Because if you look at the past Manias, they were events.
Right.
But this is the first time it's a spectacle.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think you have to have, and it's a 15-year-long win streak that Andre had against the champion. So
right.
I think that's the perfect Mania event for this time.
I not to sound corny, but yeah, magical. Just giving the audience something to be like, oh my god, like, mortal guy picks up this huge guy and slams him on his back. So obviously, again, and the Savage Steamboat match was just, not to use this term and sound corny or like JR, but a clinic. Like, they were just going. It was, from beginning to end, it was exciting. Yeah. Like, there was not one point in that match that I thought was dull or slow or the pace could have been better. It was just a great back and forth between the two. Now that we turn to you at MO Commentary on Twitter, 978-276-9418. If you want to shoot a video and send it to us, you can give us your thoughts, opinions, views, how you would book it. But namely, we want to get more of you to discuss with us. What would you have done differently WrestleMania 3? Would you have booked it differently? Do you agree with us on Piper getting the stub now 3 times in a row? Well, not necessarily, but in terms of a championship contendership match, or just being able to win the title, or just at least like give us this little shred of hope. Yeah, the high-profile title match. So for Marks on Commentary, doing Marks on Mania, I'm Eddie Brophy.
I'm Jason Smith.